What is it, my friends? Cobra Kai. This is a cult show. Could it be a cult show for longer, though? I think that this show is definitely going to blow up now that it's on Netflix, and we're about to see this show really take off. And what I think is a season where it really is going to go in a direction where it can either make it or break it. Season 4, we don't know yet. Netflix is very weird with things like this, but I am excited to see if they do or do not. Now, Cobra Kai, if you don't know, basically is set 30 years after the events of the first Karate Kid. And pretty much, we're here learning that maybe things aren't as we think they are. But nonetheless, let's get right into it. So I like to see the growth that Cobra Kai had starting off on YouTube and making its way to Netflix and to more audiences. I think that is definitely something that is good to see because the show definitely deserved that. But let's just get right into what we're about to see and what we just saw. So we can all agree that John, he off it, but we learn more about it, why he became the way he is, as we learn about his past and Vietnam and all of that. And now we're just like, yeah, I could definitely see where John's coming from. And at the end of the series, we see him phoning in a call, which we can assume is going to be to the Vietnam buddy. So what could he be asking? We'll talk more about that in season 4 theories later down. But let's just get right into what else we got to see. Miguel, we see him ultimately recover from that ending of season 2. And we're pretty much like, damn, I was worried for you, but I'm glad you're doing good now. We see another dojo pop up in town, so Johnny actually does decide to make another dojo after the fall between him and John. And what we end up seeing is that he goes with the name Eagle Fang, and it actually is not a bad name. And they pretty much go back to basics as well as he and Miguel start to pretty much bring this dojo back up, just as we would see in season 1. And they actually end up recruiting ex-members of Cobra Kai now as well. Robbie, who of course we know was on the run by the end of season 2 and now in season 3, ends up in juvie. And then he is actually released from this as he gets spelled out by John, and now he becomes his sensei. So we're really getting everything and weaving it together, and it's becoming so very the word I want to say is layered, my friends. Layered. This is getting layered for season 4 with the drama and everything. It's going to be insane. So at the finale, we see 2 huge fights happen. First one is at the LaRussos, where we see Cobra Kai actually crash this party, and it doesn't end good. However, we do see Hawk actually join forces with his friends, and it is actually the moment that everybody was waiting for, right? We then see Johnny and Daniel actually come to see everything that's happened, and they both go to confront Kreese at Cobra Kai, and we see Daniel pretty much go to town with Kreese, almost killing him at a point. However, luckily the kids do show up in time that they are able to stop him. And I think the biggest scene here definitely for the series has to be the final scene of the season where we see Johnny and Daniel join forces. So they decide to pretty much get the dojos together and take down Cobra Kai. And I think that the dynamic that having Robbie now at Cobra Kai is going to be something that's going to really be something to see about what's going to happen now, with especially with Daniel, Johnny, and the relationship with Robbie. It's just going to be interesting to see how that all plans out, right? So I thought that it was a very good season that definitely layered everything a lot more and really is setting up for an explosive season 4. So pretty much that ending just lets us know that Johnny and Daniel are definitely going to go and give Cobra Kai a lesson. And this is the reason they're teamed up now. I mean, we saw the fall between Kreese and Johnny, and it's just been getting more and more. I would say the middle ground is gone. Like there's no more middle ground. It's just a full on, we gotta go and we gotta teach him something. And the only way to do it is we get our dojos together, we get our teaching together, and we go to that tournament, and we show them like what it's all about. And I like this character growth for every character in here. So I'm very excited to see how that develops in the future seasons as well. So pretty much that ending's telling us that. And also, I don't think that Kreese is going to be playing fair. And I think he's going to be. I feel like he's trying to call up his friends, and he's going to do something like big. So I'm going to discuss more of that in my next video coming up. And and I'm telling you, like I said, it's crazy how a show like this, a cult show, is able to really blow up and be even bigger than I would have imagined. I thought this was going to be stuck as a YouTube original for a moment when it first got announced, and I think a lot of people took it that way. But when you really start to watch it and you start to see it, you see that there is a lot of potential in this. And definitely seeing this season right here, how they're really layering it out, I could see that. I could see this going on. So what do you think about the season finale? What do you think about Johnny and Daniel joining forces? It is definitely a sight and a scene that gives you goosebumps, just thinking about everything from their past and all of that, and seeing this happen now. So definitely pumped to see that, and them taking on Kreese. And I wonder exactly what Kreese is asking from the friend of Vietnam. I will be making a video talking more about theories on what I think is going to be happening here. But you let me know your thoughts below. Did you enjoy this season? I see this season very much so getting mixed reactions from audiences. And that's just me like basing it off of Twitter. I haven't really gone on to see critics and all of that. But let's take a look right now. What does it have, if there's anything up right now for it? So at the moment, I think it has, okay, so it has a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes, and that's a little bit higher than season 2. So I'm wondering what is with all of these mixed reviews on it, because definitely did give us everything we needed, I feel, and more, because I like that the season also dealt mostly with the aftermath and how everybody was feeling after the big finale of season 2, and then still came through at the end to be like, yeah, this is where we're going now, and we're not turning back from it. So definitely excited to see where they head next, and let me know your thoughts below on it. Are you excited or not for Cobra Kai season 4? I don't think it's been announced as renewed yet, but Netflix likes to take their time sometimes, so we'll see what happens. But it's trending, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing a lot of people asking for this. So anyways, that is going to do it for me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. We are on the road to 18,000 subscribers. Season 4 theories coming out pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. Also got the chilling adventures of Sabrina ending explained for season 4 coming to you today as well, so make sure you tune in for that. And as always, that's going to do it for me. Happy New Year's, and I hope all of you are doing good, staying safe, and stay positive.